Well, howdy folks, and welcome to another episode of Vern's Misadventures. In this one, we're going to be making preparations for a TRS-80 Model 4P. That's right, another portable. I need to build a GoTek for it so that when it gets here, I'll be able to do something with it. So, let's do this, and if we have enough room left in the movie, I will also include the unboxing at the end. Alright, now we're hooked up. We are hooked up. So the first thing I want to do here is install some pin headers. Yeah, we need 4 and 5. A group of 4 and a group of 5 of the pin headers. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the 4 will go here if they fit, and they do. Nice. Then we need a group of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. And of course, the 5 will go here. That done, we can just lift the board out. Set this aside. We'll solder these in one at a time. Let's put something sticky on it. Huh. Yeah, we'll just stretch a piece of masking tape across there, I think. I think that'll probably work. It'll stick. And end up with something that halfway resembles straightness. I think we'll be fine. Flux pin, 6040 tin lead. I guess that's the good stuff. We'll put a little flux on these guys here. Alrighty. Just a little bit of tin on the tip. Might make life a little easier. Spread that conductivity a little better. Look at that. We got header pins. Or are they pin headers? Whatever they are. They're on there. Next thing, we'll clean that up with the IPA. I gotta refill my little squirt bottle. That'll be okay. Looks good. Check and make sure we didn't bridge anything. I'm 99.7% sure I didn't. So there you have it. There it's all installed. If we did it right, we should be able to, when we get ready to do the flashing process, we just put this little jumper on 2 of them. Not those 2. I think it's these 2. But we'll double check. So I'm going to do all the mods, but I'm not going to do the rotary encoder because it looks kind of gaudy and big and goofy looking to me. I just use the little buttons to scroll through the menu. I'll put a different button over here that I'm going to use for my eject button, similar to what we did on the Compact Portable 2. So I bought these jumper wires. Could get a color scheme going here. The eject switch is the JA. And by default, we've got this one on there. So we take this one off of here. Whoops. Oh. And then this one here, we're going to do something special with. So we need to choose colors for those. So how about S0 and S1? So that's going to be your device number, whether you're going to have it be the first device or the second device. Rather than putting a jumper, we're going to put a switch so we can switch them back and forth between the floppy and the other. So let's see, we'll use the green ones for the GoTek because it has a green LED for activity. Maybe we can remember that. Use the green ones for the GoTek. So let's see, red speaker, we go here. And then we go, the white will be the speaker minus. And that will go here. Yeah, we do orange and black for the LED wiring. I grabbed those signals right off of here somewhere last time around. Let's see here. So here's our +5 coming in. Man, I think it was this one. Yeah, so the second pin here is +5. So we'll put the orange one on the second pin. Now the black, as I recall, let's see. So I think the second pin is ground. And also this second pin here, or the first pin over here, is a ground. So that being the case, we can put this black one over here on this one. And so we'll wire up to that LED there and maybe to the light on the switch. I still have to figure out the switch thing. So I guess blue will be the eject positive. I don't think it much matters as long as, I mean, they jumped. But we'll go blue. And then brown for the eject minus. It's brown. Put this blue one here. Nice. Look at that. It all makes perfect sense. Look at it. Just behold it. So another thing to discuss here is in the TRS-80, it's going to mount like so. So what I want to do is get the OLED sitting horizontally, properly horizontally, as it's used in the TRS-80. So I'm thinking along the lines of we're going to relocate the switch. I think we'll put the LED up here on the adapter, or yeah, with the OLED on the adapter, and we'll put this switch in the place where the original LED once was. So how I envision it is this will be in place here. You got the OLED above that that will show you what you're doing. You'll have your eject button down here. And that's just because that's where things will fit in the case, because you don't have a circuit board area here, so you have some room to play. Whereas over here, you got barely enough room for the retaining nut for that big switch I'm going to use for that. And we'll make them the same at the switch, and we'll just switch them around at the TRS-80. That's not a bad plan. It'll work. I don't see a way to make a light work without charging things we don't want to charge, basically. So that's not going to happen. So we got that much all fleshed out. We got to do the eject switch wiring. Got to figure out what goes where on there. Here we are. So if we go ahead and snap this together. So I wonder if this is still connected half-ass. It was the light always on is red and black for the light, I believe. Black and red. What's the red? Yeah, there we go. It was lit for a second. It was lit for a split second. So, yeah, there it is. There's our nice eject light, and so it's white and yellow. Yeah, that's the only ones we'll need then. So we got a plan. We got to write it all up though. So there it is. So the camera died while we were at Chuck E. Cheese, and so I was recharging it, and while I was recharging it, I started nibbling away at this with the side cutters. Anyway, let's see what we could do here. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Then I should get the adapter and mount it in there so we can see what it's going to take to do this. You know? All right, what we got going here now? It's going to go in or what? Yeah, see? Now that it's pushed back into shape, we have some more filing to do. Oh, snapola. What about over here? Oh, it's in, it's in. Look at that. Look at that, will ya? Next big thing. Yeah. What we need to do now is to make the rest of the electronic connections, and it'll be done. I hope we can read the screen when we're all done. I done boogered it up a little bit. Oh, I hope that's the case. We can read it. Maybe let it sit overnight and dry, and then I'll give it a good scrubbing tomorrow. Probably the hot setup. So here is what I've got so far here. We have the OLED up here. We have switch wires. I got these 3 wires coming out that are going to go to the floppy disk drive in the TRS-80. Switch that. So I trimmed off this edge here. I trimmed this back some. Trimmed off that little plastic piece that held the OLED, or held the LED in. Alright, so that. There it is. Oh my God, it's here! Let's get it out of the box. This bad boy seal it tight. Nice. The seller had mentioned that this door had popped off. He said he's going to let the buyer be the one to pop it back on. That might be all I'm going to be able to do from here. Let's see if we can lift it out of the box, because I think the rest is all going to be one piece. Nope, going back in the box. Doesn't want to live here. It's going back in the box. It said, oh no. I heard stories about this place. Oh yeah, here we go. Looky here. It's got a handle and everything. So let's see here. I believe it goes like so. Yeah, so on this one, you take these 2 buckles off here. And you remove this. That leaves you this handsome machine right here. And the keyboard comes out of this little tray here. Like so. Get your cardboard hoochies that keep the dust out of the floppy disk drives right here. 2 of those. Power switch is over here. And then there's a reset switch. So I don't have any software for it. Well, I take that back. I have downloaded TRS-DOS for it. That's all I've gotten so far. So I built this handy dandy GoTek for it, and it'll sit up in a vertical position like the existing floppy drives do. Yeah, we'll be putting this in place of one of them. That's how we will overcome. We don't have any boot discs. Looks a little on the yellow side. We can retrobrite that and make it look nice. Overall, it looks pretty solid. In the pictures, they had it fired up at one point. Let's change camera positions. I'll spin this around and plug it in. Let's see what it does when we try to put power to it. Maybe it just goes up in smoke. Power light comes on. The floppy disk drive is not ready. Diskette. No, so it tells you this in multiple languages. So apparently that's as far as we're going to get for this. You got contrast and brightness controls here. Well, let's see what a little glass cleaner and a washcloth can do. Alright y'all, looks like the clock's got us again. Running out of time. We don't really have time to install the GoTek in this video. So I tell you what, we'll do it in the next one. So you want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that when it happens. Click that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.